Hi guys, I hope that you're having an awesome day. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming at you with a let's chat, let's discuss, not really anything on the agenda type of video. It's been a while since I have filmed one of these. The last time I did one, you guys really enjoyed it, so I thought let's do another one. Plus, I'm going to be swapping into my Fendi Large Mia tote, so I thought that this would be the perfect opportunity. So this is definitely not a what's in my bag. I actually have all my stuff laid out, and I have different small leather goods that I'm going to be trying out to see what I want to carry today. Because sometimes I'm pretty quick about, swapping from bag to bag, but other times I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. I think today is one of those days. But anyways, how are you guys doing? What bag are you rocking today? Let me know in the comment section down below. Do you guys have anything fun and exciting coming up for the holidays? For us, we have family coming in. We always have family coming in every holiday. And it always makes me so happy because you guys know family makes me the happiest. Like I am giddy. I am like stupid grinning type of Minnie. And I feel like I'm always at my best when my family is here, So I don't know. But anyways, so let's move this bad boy off to the side. I don't know which wallet to use. I'm contemplating either the Louis Vuitton Micro Matisse or the Fendi Nano bag charm, what have you. This one, right? Duh. It is a Fendi bag that I'm going to be using. But anyways, so have you guys heard of I know that this has like been going around. It's like a huge buzz. But have you guys heard about the Takashi Murakami Louis Vuitton collection coming out January 2025? I've been hearing some things over the last couple of weeks, and I was like super stoked, but I was also kind of like, I don't know, because I want to see the pieces first. What if it's kind of funky looking? But then I'm like, dude, it's the OG Takashi. Of course it's going to be amazing, right? But then the other day, Kim, my very good friend Kim, she shared some pictures with me, and oh my goodness, I'm just going to plug in two of them just so you guys have an idea. I don't know if there's any more. By the time that you guys see this video, there might be a whole lot more. But that Nano Speedy, or whatever it is, it looks like a Nano Speedy, right? I don't think it's a Speedy 20, but that multicolor, I love that it's like a new spin, but it's still like the OG multicolor. That multicolor, the OG multicolor is like the best of every multicolor collection that they have ever had. You know what I mean? I know that they tried to revamp it or like have new multicolor, like what was it, 2 years ago or a year and a half ago? I mean, they were cute, but it's like, you can't beat the original, right? And I love that these again have a little bit more of that OG type of multicolor, but still have a fresh new perspective on some of the bags. So I am stoked. So it's supposed to be released January 2025. Again, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but I think that this collection is going to be epic. I've only seen a handful of pictures, and from what Kim told me, she said that this collection is huge. So, I mean, like, is it going to be bags, small leather goods, ready to wear? Like, I don't know. I don't know, but I am so excited. I feel like my wallet is definitely going to feel this collection. What about you guys? Are you excited? Have you heard anything? If you've heard anything at all, let us know in the comment section down below, because I am just like, it's so exciting. I feel like I haven't been this excited for a collection to launch in God knows how long when it comes to Louis Vuitton. I don't know, but I am still, look at this little wallet for this big old bag. That's okay. That's the beauty of the big old bags. And I'm going to be using this guy for my cash because I don't like to fold my cash in the little nano bag charm. I think it looks funky. But yeah, so I don't know. And I wonder about the prices too, because that whole mirror collection that recently came out, I was kind of stoked, but then I saw on the website that it's actually canvas. And this is because my very good friend To Be Fetching, she's the one that actually told me that it's canvas. For the longest time, I thought that this whole revamp of the mirror collection was leather, like the original, but no, it's canvas. So I wonder if the multicolor is going to be like crazy prices. I have a feeling it might be that way. And I'm also curious as to why they decided to bring it out now. And I honestly think it's because they see that it's still so insanely popular and people are paying premium prices for it on the pre-loved market and even now. So I wonder if they're like, we're losing out on money. Let's revamp it. Let's do whatever we have to do to bring in more. Oh, let me show you guys. Look at this. I said it wasn't going to be a what's in my bag, but see, so I love laying it that way with this little guy. I love these little things. They are amazing. So I don't know, but I'm like, it's going to be fabulous. I'm going to use the bone pouch for, I wonder if I can fit 2 key fobs in there. You think I can get away with it? Probably not. Let's see, girl. I'm so upset that Louis Vuitton couldn't hot stamp this. Like, why? Come on now. Like, I just wanted a little E here and a little T there. And I don't know. No. They both don't fit. Can they? Am I going to push the envelope? Ah! I can't. I can't fit them both, or I'll just fit mine. All right, so that guy's staying out. That sucks that I can only carry this guy. I'm actually thinking about getting a new car. I don't know. I kind of go back and forth. The hubs is like, you should get a new car. You should get a new car. Do you want to get another BMW? Do you want to get a Mercedes? Do you want to get another luxury car? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, I don't know. To be completely honest with you, I mean, I like luxury cars, but they're not like, I don't know. Like, it doesn't really make my heart sing or anything like that. For me, a car is just to take you from point A to point B. And I feel like I keep my cars forever, kind of like my phone, you know? So I'm just kind of like, I want something that's going to be something that I'm going to be comfortable with, something that I want to get into, you know? And I like my car because it moves the way that I want it to. It's low to the ground. It's great, and it still has low miles. But in all honesty, I've been thinking about getting a Jeep Wrangler, a white Jeep Wrangler that's lifted on 37s, because I think it looks amazing. Every time that I see any Jeep Wrangler on the road, I'm like, oh my God, I love that. Especially when I see the white one, I'm like, oh my God, with the white top. I think it's so, so beautiful. But at the same time, nothing against Jeep Wranglers. They're kind of clunky, all right? They're clunky, and they don't really zoom the way that I want it to, you know? So I feel like maybe an SUV might not be the best way for me to go. Maybe I should just get a car. I have no idea, you know? So what about you guys? What do you like the car that you're driving now? If you do, let me know what it is. What do you recommend? I'm open to any and all cars, to be honest with you. So I don't know. I can't make up my mind. Like, I've gone to the Mercedes dealership, and I've gone to all the luxury dealerships, and I've tried out a few different cars. Like, I have test driven them. My goodness. But I just don't feel like luxury cars are like my end all be all. Oh my God, I have to have a luxury vehicle. Like, I'm not that type. Like, I really couldn't care less, to be honest with you. I don't know, but we'll see. So I'm carrying my agenda, my MM agenda. This bad boy's gonna be heavy. Now, I do want to bring something up, and I'm not saying this for a reaction. I'm not saying this to spark any type of rumors or anything like that. It's just something that's been kind of going on in my head for the last couple of weeks. So I think I told you guys last year, I got a promotion, and I've never really been extremely vocal with what I do for a living. I've kind of kept it under wraps. And the reason I do that, it's not because I want to be mysterious, but I do that because I want to keep that part of my life so separated from this. So anytime someone asks me about my job or about a detail about my job, I always I guess you can say I kind of go around it, because again, I don't want I don't want any of that life to be part of this life, you know? So anyways, I got another promotion, and it's been kind of difficult for me to juggle the extracurricular activities of my life based on my schedule. And after January, it's going to get even more intense, to the point where it might be very difficult for me to keep up with my YouTube channel. So because of that, I have been contemplating about maybe wrapping it up, you know, having this year be the last year I do YouTube videos. It bums me out because I really enjoy this. I love connecting with you guys, and because we've talked about that we are like-minded individuals. There aren't very many people in our lives, you guys have told me the same thing, that get the crazy, that understand the love for luxury goods, you know? So that really bums me out. But at the same time, because of my workload now, it's not it's not going to be very easy. And the free time that I do have, I want to spend it with my family and my friends, you know? So I don't know. Again, I'm not doing it to get a reaction. I'm not doing it for anything like that. These are just thoughts that are going on in my head. I'm thinking, okay, what if I try it out? You know, what if I can do it, you know? But I just, I've kind of had a preview over the last 2 weeks, and it's been like not the best. So I was told that come January, it's going to shift in a completely different direction. So that it makes me very excited for another chapter of my life, you know, but at the same time, it bums me out. So it's bittersweet, you know, but I don't know. I haven't fully decided, but that's just kind of like what's been going on in my mind. So I've been using the Longchamp Le Pliage as my cosmetics case. I freaking love this thing. I am obsessed with it. I know I talk about them all the time, but dude, they are amazing. And I'm still using these Dior lipsticks. Still terrible. Absolutely horrific formula. All right? Horrific. Do not buy it. If there's anything that you take away from this video, do not buy those Dior sequins little things. They look they look beautiful, but the formula sucks and it'll dry out your lips like crazy. Why am I still using it? Because I paid some good money for it and I'm going to get my money's worth. Absolutely. I don't know. Okay, this thing is jam-packed. See, look at this. Everything fits in here. Everything fits. So this is my little cosmetics. Oh, snap. I forgot this guy. Sometimes I like to carry 2 lotions because the hubs sometimes doesn't want like a scented a scented lotion that I am carrying. Look at that. I have a ton of lipsticks in here. Makeup products. Look at that. These are awesome. I want to get more. What about Christmas? For those of you that celebrate Christmas, is there anything on your wish list? For myself, there's only one thing. Well, there's 2 things that I'm kind of thinking about getting. The Coach Hamptons Hobo in the beautiful hunter green or the khaki green. Gorgeous color, that bag. I think about it all the time. I'm thinking about that. And the other thing, what was the other thing? I don't remember anymore. I don't remember. What I always ask for Christmas, it's always the same thing. I always ask for chapsticks or lip balms, and I ask for, for pajama bottoms. Like the pajama bottoms from Old Navy. And I'm taking you guys way, way back. Old Navy has some of the most comfortable pajama boxers that I've been using them for decades, okay? And they're super cheap. Usually after Thanksgiving, they get really, really inexpensive. Oh, I can put the key fob in this, since this is kind of like my other catch-all, you know? I have other little stuff in there. I know, papas. I know, babies. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, the the Old Navy boxers. Dude, those are awesome. They're like fleece. They have all these different colors, but I always ask for those and for, chapstick or lip balms. That's it. Anything else? And food. Food. We always celebrate with lots of food. So I always like to pack on a few more, pounds, anywhere from like 5 to 10 pounds, because I'm just stuffing my face. That to me makes me the happiest. Plus, of course, being with my family. The gifts, that's just a bonus, So I have my 6 key holder. I don't know. I have my sunglasses. It's a whole mishmash of, of small leather goods that I'm carrying in here. But I do have my Loewe sunglasses. What do we think? I love these. Look how big they are. And I like that you have the little logo on the back side. All right. I'm going to have one guy kind of flailing in the wind. I'm actually going to put him in the little pocket here, along with the photo album. So we shall see. Do I have enough hair ties in here? Nope. Why do I lose them? I lose them all the time. I only have 1 hair tie in here. How sad. I need to get more. And I'm going to use this guy because the interior is so dark. And yeah, I need a little bit of a light going on. So beep, beep, beep. I'm going to put this on the little D-ring that I have here. And I'll just put my phone. All right, there's that. So we'll see. But I would love to know, even, I mean, like I said, for those of you that celebrate Christmas or just in general, what is on your wish list for new items? Is it a new bag? Is it new small leather goods? Whatever it may be, let me know in the comment section down below. I would love to hear what you guys are thinking about getting. But look, I have another little attachment there. Right? It's not too much, but dude, this thing is fully loaded. Look at this. And you can't really see what's going on because I don't have an organizer in there, but you can fit everything in here. It's so awesome. It's a little bit on the heavy side, but I get a little mini workout anytime I carry this bag, but I love how big it is. And it's still comfortable. It's still absolutely comfortable. But anyways, so yeah, like I said, there's not really a whole lot to discuss, but I just wanted to kind of check in with you guys, see how you're doing. How is your year going so far? And anything fun and exciting, any trips that you guys have planned? We did plan, I think it's 4 or 5 trips for next year, so I'm really excited about that as well. This is totally off subject, but I'm also thinking about cutting my hair. I like the long hair, but I also want to cut it to right here, just have it be one length. I think that would look cool, but at the same time, dude, these cheeks are so unforgiving. And anytime I eat anything with salt, I feel like my cheeks go they always get really big. So I'm like, I don't know if I could pull off one of those haircuts because again, I don't think it would be very forgiving, you know, but who knows? We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll just get up one day and I'll feel spicy and maybe I'll just cut it myself. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should go to a professional and get it cut. I also wanted to, I've had some of you guys ask about this little guy because I do have it in all of my videos in the background. This is a Delil, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, hopefully I'm saying that correctly. A Delil little handbag, and it does have another little shoulder strap, a removable shoulder strap that you can use, but it's full of crystals. Look at that. It is so ridiculously shiny in the sun. It's amazing. But this bad boy, I believe, is from the 1950s. Yeah, from the 1950s. And you guys know how I feel about the vintage bags. I am obsessed. But vintage bags in general. Have you guys picked up any vintage bags lately? Let me know in the comment section down below. I know I've had some of you guys tell me that you picked up some Fendi Spies, a Fendi Mia. I've also had some of you guys tell me that you've picked up the Louis Vuitton Galliera, which I think is amazing. But, you know, what are there any bags that you are looking at getting or adding to your collection? Let me know in the comment section down below. What do you guys think about Louis Vuitton's Christmas packaging or the holiday packaging? Pretty cool, right? I think it's beautiful. And I'm kind of thinking about getting something from them just so I can get the packaging because we all know, all right? And you guys know as well because you're the same way, which I love. That packaging sees us coming a mile away, right? I don't know what it is. I feel like it has this in like a chokehold when it comes to the holiday packaging. I'm always really excited to see what they're going to come up with. I feel like some years have been better than others, but I really do like this year's. I think it's beautiful. It's kind of elegant. It's kind of, I don't know. I think it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. But I was actually at Louis Vuitton 2 weeks ago, when I asked about the hot stamp for the dog bone. And I also asked for the hot stamp on the slouchy, the luggage tag, and they said no. But while I was there, I saw the soft capucine. Oh my God. It was in the, oh my God, why am I having like the biggest brain fart right now? It's in the beautiful cognac. And oh, holy cow, that bag. Usually, I mean, I like that bag on its own, the way that, you know, the regular, the classic. But the soft one, because it has that slouch and the leather, oh my God, the leather on it is fantastic. It's pricey. It's absolutely pricey. But it was just absolutely gorgeous. The sales associate that I was talking to there, I didn't really mesh with the sales associate. I felt like she was just pushing every possible thing into my face that was expensive just for the sake of it. And she even told me, just because I can't afford it, but that's why I push these things so that someone else can buy them. I don't know. She just seemed a little too aggressive for my style. But I did try on some cool stuff. You know, I got to try on some of the Louis Vuitton fine jewelry that they have. They're really nice, but the only thing that I really saw when I went to the boutique that day was that the soft capucine. Hopefully that's what it is. Hopefully I'm not telling you guys something else. But it's large and in the beautiful cognac with that leather. Oh man, it is just stunning. That's the day that I really decided against the on the go and the cognac, because I also thought about getting the Neverfull in the cognac, because you guys have heard me talk about that that bag before. And once I saw it, once I was kind of playing around with it, it really didn't fill my eye the way that I wanted to. It didn't really catch my attention the way that I wanted to, or the on the go. I still think that they're beautiful, but I don't know. It was just like, I don't know. I want something different. I love the Neverfull, but at the same time, I don't want a collection of just Neverfulls. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I want a little bit more variety. I want a variety of silhouettes, you know? So it was kind of like, but that Capucine, she's like, you should buy it. You should buy it. I'm like, dude, I'm not spending 10 grand on a bag. Like, no, I don't care if it's Louis Vuitton. I don't care who makes it. I'm not spending 10 grand on a bag. No. Again, not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just not my thing. It's not my style. Actually, I'll put it towards my Rolex, because I will get a Rolex, a date just sometime, and I can put that towards that. So I won't spend that money on a bag, but I'll spend it on a watch 100%. You know, it's just so funny, because some people are like, oh my gosh, you shouldn't spend money on this. You shouldn't spend money on that. But everybody has a hobby. Everybody has a vice that they want to spend their money on, you know? And it's like, who cares if it makes you happy at the end of the day, that's all that matters, you know? So I've definitely learned that, not the hard way, but I've learned that the older that I get, because when I was younger, I would always get a little bit too conscientious of like, oh, you know, what if someone says this? What if someone says that? And now I'm like, dude, I really don't care, you know, my money, my rules type of thing. And I've said it before, don't let anybody ever dull your sparkle. If something makes you happy, go for it. And don't ever, and I know I've said this before, I probably sound like a broken record, but do not feel it's necessary to defend your likes, your dislikes with anybody else out there, especially when it's a stranger. If someone's telling you, oh my God, why are you spending your money? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Don't give them the satisfaction of having to justify it and having to explain yourself. Don't do that. Don't, because you can tell them until you're blue in the face and they still won't get it. They'll still give you shit about it, and they'll still find something nasty to say, you know? So it's just like, you do you, I do me, you know? That's the way that I see it. But anyways, that does it for this chit chat kind of video. I don't know. Do you guys still enjoy these? I feel like it's so out of my comfort zone to a certain extent, because I like to have, you know, things to talk about, but when it's like, I don't know. Does that seem weird? I feel like the people that watch these videos, I feel like you guys are the ones that 100% get me, 100% know me, you know, because I feel like there are people that just watch my unboxings, people that just watch my updates. But I feel like for you guys that watch these types of videos, when I am at my absolute worst, when I'm kind of like loopy and all over the place, I feel like you guys absolutely get me. And for that, I thank you. I thank you for that, because I don't know. I feel like we're just hanging out. I feel like this is exactly how I would act if you were in my house right now, or if we were hanging out. This is what you get. And for those of you that have seen me while I'm out and about, you guys know what I'm talking about, because I act exactly the same way, although I am a little bit louder in real life. I'm a little bit louder, but, and on that note, if you guys ever see me while I'm out and about, please come up and say hello. I love meeting you guys. I love talking handbags with you guys. I think it's so fun. It's so exciting. The only thing I will say is that sometimes it catches me off guard when I'll hear someone say, hey, Minnie, and I turn around and I'm like, I like immediately, I'm like, oh my God, where do I know them from? Where do I know? Because I'm really good with names and I'm really, really good with faces. So if I don't, I'm like, oh my God, where do I know them from? Oh my God, I forgot. And I start kind of like having a mini freak out. And then they're like, oh, I watch your videos. I'm like, oh, okay. You know, that's the only time I kind of like takes me by surprise. But yeah, come and say hi. I promise you I won't bite. I promise you I won't bite. If anything, I'll just ask you about your bag and, you know, are you buying anything or blah, 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 or whatever the case may be. But I don't know. I think it would be so amazing to like to have all you guys, or like to have all of us in a room just talking about bags, you know, not like a meetup, but just just kind of hanging out. Like if we're having coffee, if we're having tea, just kind of shooting the shit. Like that would be so amazing. You know, like if I had unlimited funds, I would seriously call all you guys up and be like, hey, we're going to meet at so-and-so place. Come on down. Come on down. Again, not like a meet and greet, not like nothing like that. I think those are lame. But I want something like where we could just hang out and just talk bags and just kind of like, it is what it is, you know? I don't know. Am I making any sense? Probably not. I'm talking your guys' ear off, but I love you to the moon and back. I hope that you enjoyed this terrible video that's been all over the place, but I love you guys. If you enjoyed it, make sure and give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already and you would like to, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one. And as always, make it a fabulous day or not. The choice is yours. Have a great day.